That guy looks like the Slaughterhouse character.
Kind of, yeah.
He's got
Slaughterhouse character's happier younger brother who's like, good job, big bro.
He's wearing
Kill
the
'em
same
all.
like jumpsuit, like mechanic thing.
So, hello, everybody.
Yes, hello. We're on a loading screen.
We're on a loading screen. It's going to take but a moment here. My name's Wilson.
My name's Tyler.
We're going to play Graveyard Keeper.
Yeah, explain what Graveyard Keeper is.
Well, if you've ever played anything like Stardew Valley or
Harvest Moon.
yeah, Harvest Moon or any resource management game like that, where you
It's pronounced Moon.
Harvest Moon. This is very much like that. You have a goal of a place you need to keep up and improve your business, but instead of running a farm or anything like that, you run a graveyard and a church.
Yeah, this is very stark contrast from the intro to Stardew Valley.
This kind of doesn't matter. Like, for the most part, this is just the big giant carrot that they dangle in front of you the whole time. Like, so basically, you got hit by a car.
Oh,
And now you're dead.
calm down.
Continue with that voice for the rest of the...
A whole new chapter awaits you ahead.
But I need to go home. Can I go home?
There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard.
Does that mean I'm dead?
It means you're a graveyard keeper now.
This is going to be a lot of this, so we're just going to meander through.
Sure.
But I need to go home to my love.
Then you need to get into a graveyard keeper.
Oh,
You should
wow.
go to Jerry and they'll help you sort everything out. Who? Jerry. We gotta go talk to Jerry.
Yeah, we're gonna blow through this little tutorial.
Oh,
So this is
so
where you live.
so cute.
It's your house. We're gonna dig up Jerry.
Was this made by the people that did
No.
Stardew? It looks so similar.
Tiny Build, and I think it was Lazy Bear,
Okay.
which is very similar. Chucklefish, Lazy Bear.
Okay.
Low battery.
Well, but
We'll fix that right here. Chappelle.
whoa, got a little skelly boy coming at you.
This is Jerry. He's a skull. He says "sard." That's his expletive.
I like how he talks like a Star Fox character, or like a Banjo Kazooie character.
Yeah, Banjo Kazooie's more close to it.
On a nice walk with a bouncing skull head.
Yeah, we heard a noise. We heard a bell ring. Hello, donkey. Donkey with cart.
Oh, can we name the donkey?
No,
Dang it.
he's just the donkey.
Okay.
He's talking donkey. I'm sorry.
Oh, sweet.
He does not sound or act like Eddie Murphy.
Ah, dang it. I was just going to make a joke.
No waffles or
Make a-
breakfast pastries shall be made of any kind.
Let's talk. Sure thing.
Listen to how
donkey.
he talks. Because he's a donkey.
Puppy, puppy, pip. All right.
So
Basically, the donkey's like, hey, I'll do something for you.
the donkey's just like, hey, I bring dead bodies here. Don't ask me why, but that's my job. And Jerry's like, oh yeah, that's a body. Now I'm remembering. You grab the body, bring it to the morgue.
All right. That's the body. Let's go.
So this is your bread and butter right here. The donkey
and
brings you a body, drop everything, time for an autopsy.
Cool. What? No way. That'd be awesome if your character was just like a dude, bro. Like, what, dude? Are
I think-
you serious? I have to do a cadaver?
I think a third of our characters that we voice end up sounding like that. Like, dude, bro, just like, oh, really, man? Yeah.
No,
Let's
shit.
just let's kill the tang and poon some gnar.
Because this looks like it's based in like the Victorian era or something like that. And I just think that's funny to have a Victorian like dude, bro. Like, shit. Queen Victoria's a massive bitch.
Damn, Queen Elizabeth, you're savage. So yeah, you take your body and you put it on the autopsy table, and then you do your autopsy. And right now, all I know how to do is remove flesh, but you have like a rating on the left side of the quality of the body.
Oh.
So then what you might do during the autopsy will affect how that rating might raise or lower, and then that will affect the quality of the grave you put it in, as well as what headstone you adorn it with, and what little like additions to the grave site itself. There's all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
But we just know how to remove flesh. Let's extract some flesh.
So do you like level up your guy?
No, you don't like level up. You just like learn new things.
Okay. It's kind of like a. I guess it wouldn't be like The Sims or anything like that. You like gain more stuff in a certain skill.
Yeah, you're not. It's very close to that. Like there's a skill tree here
Oh, cool.
of all kinds.
Wow.
Of, not unlocked yet, but
It's like the sphere grid.
all these different things, and then the 3 colored red, green, and blue up there at the top
Sure.
right.
Yep.
Those are like the 3 different kind of experience points that you get. So red are for doing physical things like chopping wood, breaking stones, etc. Green is for your knowledge of like nature and everything about that.
Easy to remember.
So like if you plant a flower or pick one in the wild or pick a beehive or whatever, you'll get green experience. And blue is spiritual experience. So when you do autopsies, when you make gravestones, when you just like give sermons and that kind of stuff and research into that,
Ooh,
that's how you get
foggy.
blue points.
I wonder if that's how they really do it. Like just hoist it over your head, just walking around.
Well, this is whatever fantasy land and at whatever time period too.
Just get this burly boy just hoisting up dead bodies.
So he's just explaining what I told you here is you just
pick a plot.
pick a plot for your new body. We're gonna put them down there.
Sure. Do you like tend to them after they're like done and everything too?
Yeah.
You can like, if their grass is growing over them or.
Kinda. It's more like you can see that some of these graves are like kind of busted up.
Yeah, I
There's
can kinda
cobwebs and
see-
stuff on
yeah,
them.
I-
You can repair them, make them look nice and neat. You can add like there's these dead bushes and all this kind of stuff growing in the graveyard. I can clear all that up, add in some flower beds, a little patches of like grass with like perimeter of nice like stone bricks around it and
That's
stuff.
really nice.
Just beautify it.
Yeah. I like the concept. I like the concept of making it a pleasant place to rest your loved one.
Mm-hmm. That's my job, to make this place nice to look at.
People don't give like morticians a lot of credit.
And that's all that we have right down there. Right for now but this entire area is ours for the picking.
Wow. Can you expand?
This bishop showed up. Yeah, you can improve your church. You just keep making more plots and working your way around the graveyard. And this bishop is basically like, hey bro, I'm in charge of making sure that this place is like up to snuff. No, you're no good. You got to make this much better. Sounds like the Swedish chef.
It almost sounds like a squeaky wheel. Like
Yeah, most people in this game are like, they go through a routine, and your role as the gravekeeper, they assert to you that your role as the gravekeeper somehow falls into line with what their duties are. It's like, okay, now it's time for you to do your job, mister. You're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. And they're like, but you got to do this. You're like, I guess so.
Sure.
Bring me wine, sir. Okay,
I
let me just learn how to
guess.
like raise grapes. Let me just start a vineyard, I guess.
Can I start a vineyard then?
Yeah, that's like somebody's like, I'm a bit parched. I would like some beer. All right, let me figure out how to grow some hops.
Can you distill? I guess I have to learn.
Yeah, that's it.
Check
Boop.
the trunk.
One little board. I don't actually.
Before you go.
I don't actually have to pick that up. I can just leave that in there. Actually, I need to get the tools, but like these trunks that I'm looking in here, they you can put resources in them, and then if there was like an anvil nearby it, if I needed to use iron to make nails, it would pull the iron directly from the trunk without me having to go get it, which is kind of nice.
That's really cool.
So we put our first Bodhi to rest,
Yes,
and every
it is.
time you bury somebody, you get a burial certificate.
Okay.
So now we're gonna head over to the town, and apparently, the person who runs the tavern and the inn will buy burial certificates from us.
Oh.
Make a little bit of scratch.
Okay.
So you have like your readout on the top left of like time of day, what day it is, and your energy.
Sure.
Blue bar is your energy, and those are your different days, which represent the different deadless sins. Right now it's Pride Day.
How do you tell?
That's what purple sun means,
Oh,
son.
I couldn't tell which one was highlighted
pride.
from here.
And then it's lust, and then green is greed. I don't remember the rest. I don't remember.
Gluttony.
Yeah, it's those, but I don't remember like which one is representative of which.
Okay.
I am Herodric. Oh,
This looks kind of peaceful. Like, this seems cozy.
This is a
cozy.
once this game is definitely like a little bit harder to wrap your head around the like flow of the game and what your cycle kind of is day to day in this. So at first there's a lot of like, okay, well, I know that I like need to make somebody wine, but how do I go down that path? Or like, how do I make my church better? And you have all these questions. You kind of have to like research a little bit, sadly. Find some forums and wikis for explanations. But just getting into it and learning it and then really diving in, I've become addicted.
Really?
Yeah. But it's very, like I said, it's like that thing you get from Stardew Valley. It's just like those type of games. If you're into them in the first place, they're addicting already.
Dude, I spent I don't know how many hours on Harvest Moon for Game Boy.
Yeah.
And for N64 and for Super. I played those games a ton. Played a little bit of Stardew Valley. Didn't really get to like the end game or anything like that. But yeah, I've definitely had my fair share of these kind of management, like inventory management style games where you just beef up your farm, do whatever you can.
I never played any of the Harvest Moon. I started with Stardew Valley, and I've probably played like over 100 hours of that already. But this one I find to be so engaging at the moment, just because it's like it is unique and it's different.
It's different.
So instead of me being like, all right, well, like I'm starting off growing radishes, like realistically, I'll probably move on to growing some pumpkins down the road. But I don't know what to expect from this because it goes all over the place. Like, I never took into account when I started the game, like, oh, I should actually be worrying about, like, oh, which body should I exhume from the graveyard to, like, maybe cremate it. Maybe it would be better out of the graveyard, and I can turn it into ash and make it like a ceramic burial urn out of it.
Yeah,
and
can you do that? Like, can you?
Yeah, because then you take 6 of the, like, let's say you take 6 of those ceramic burial urns, and you put them on a little wooden display that's like a little shrine that you put that inside your church, and you make it even nicer and
like a mausoleum.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're called.
You learn how to like write down notes and turn those notes into chapters, and turn the chapter into a book, and turn the book into like all kinds of different prayers that you can preach at your sermons, and researching stuff, and it's really cool. Spoilers, there's a secret. I didn't even know this for the longest time. I just found this the other day, but
He's got a secret.
There's like a satanic ritual like area beneath your church that has it, because like I don't know.
Maybe that's what Jerry's up to.
Jerry's not connected to that. He's too much of a simpleton to be connected to anything.
Like a cool dude. He's like your bro. He's like your Navi. Or
well, there's these like symbols all over that tell me what the quality of the grave is. There's -3s, -2s, -1s. It's bad. And my quality overall on the top right,
-29.
-29. And you need to hit certain thresholds to like advance at certain points. And that readout on the top right, once you unlock the church, your church has its own quality readout that's separate from this one. And then sometimes you'll discover other places also have that same readout where it's like, oh, this has a quality level as well. And I discovered that for the satanic ritual place. It has a quality rating, and I was like, oh, they want me to build this up and like advance my Satanism.
Well, we made it back home, and I think we'll call this an episode. We'll take a nice sleep, and we'll be back in the next episode.
We're going to get started on a graveyard.
We'll be back. Bye-bye.